And to tell us more about what North Korea's participation in the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics may mean and what impact it will have on inter-Korea relations, Professor Shin Sang-hyup from Kyung Hee University joins us in the studio today. Welcome to the program.
Great to be here.
All right, so back in June, President Moon Jae-in proposed to form a unified team for 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, but North Korea dismissed this call, saying that it's kind of too late to consider such a proposal. So why the surprise offer by Kim Jong-un now to send a delegation to Pyeongchang Winter Games?
Well, there could be several reasons, but one of the major reasons why they changed their stance about the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games, that is the current situation facing North Korea. That is, as you know very well, over the several months, United Nations and the USA have implemented the economic sanctions against North Korea. That must be a very, give a very serious economic difficulties to North Korea. So to change the situation, definitely North Korea seems to seeking for an exit from the economic sanctions against them. So we can understand Mr. Kim's address in this context.
Now, experts are also saying that North Korea's participation will perhaps help to ease tensions on the Korean Peninsula and perhaps bring North Korea back to the negotiating table. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, to have a negotiation, certainly this can be helpful. But we have to think about the results of the talks. Well, but about the outcomes or results of this talk, we have to think about the responses from the United States government. That is, they said that without changing North Korea's policy about the nuclear programs and missile programs, there will be no big progress in the talks between the USA or the DPRK. That means that without denuclearization in North Korea, definitely we cannot expect any results from this dialogue talks between Korea and the North Korea, or between North Korea and United States.
So they're saying the fundamental problem needs to be solved before anything else goes on the front. Now, like we heard in the report, though, eyes are on whether South and North Korea will march together in the opening ceremony of the Winter Games, and also if North Korea will be sending its group of cheerleaders to the Games.
Well, this is one of the very interesting points regarding the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games. In fact, the South Korean athletes and North Korean athletes marched together at the opening ceremony of the Games 9 times since the year 2000. In 2000, in the Sydney Olympic, both athletes, North and South Korean athletes marched together. And then until the 2007, when the Asian Winter Games was held in Changchun. So I think there is a high possibility to see the march together between both South and North Korean athletes at the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games. And about the group of cheerleaders, actually, as we know very well, just in the 2014 Incheon Asian Games, we could see many beautiful cheerleaders coming from North Korea. They were very, they drove very high attentions from the people, not only in Korea, but also the Asian countries. I think there is also a high possibility for us to see the group of cheerleaders, because North Korea want to use Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games to change the images in the international community. As I mentioned already, very briefly, North Korea is pushed around in the corner. So to change the current situation facing them, definitely they just try to give the very soft image, which can be very different from the images which the global community have had about North Korean government.
It definitely holds a big symbolic meaning.
Right.
Now, what about the possibility of North Korea sending its high-level officials to the Games? Who can we expect in this?
Well, according to the report, we have to wait and see, but according to the report, the personnel's names have been reported. The first one was Kim Yo-jong, who is the younger sister of Kim Jong-un. And she is like the emerging star at the moment in North Korea. Definitely, there must be high possibility to see her at Pyeongchang.
Okay.
And then another person is that Choi-hee, he is in charge of the sports, the affair policies, sports affairs in North Korea. So actually, he came down to Korea once in 2000.
South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea. So if we can expect to see the North Korean high government officials, maybe these two would be the North Korean officials, I think.
All right, now looking at past sporting events that involved North Korea, I think we can say that one of the most sensitive issues regarding sporting events that involved North Korea was the cost involved in having North Korea participate in the games. So how did things work out in previous Olympics regarding this issue?
In previous Olympic Games or games, the South Korean government has tried to be more favorable toward North Korean athletes. Well, that means that the South Korean government has provided some financial support to North Korean team as a kind of token of friendship or as token of welcoming. But this time seems to be a little bit different. I mean, the situation is quite different from the previous situations because, you know, as I already explained very briefly, United Nations and United States of America, they have taken initiatives in implementing economic sanctions against North Korea.
Right.
So if South Korean government provide some financial support to the North Korean sports delegation to Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games, that is the violation of the principle of economic sanctions which have been kept by the UN and United States of America. So maybe we have to have enough discussion, consultation with the USA government before we finalize our decision. Otherwise, there may be some possibility of the misunderstanding between South Korean government and USA the government. So we have to be very careful. But basically, I think by having a very close relations with, discussion with the USA and other the countries around the world, there must be some possibility we can provide some financial supports to North Korean athletes.
Now, like you mentioned before, U.S. officials have been kind of skeptical in sincerity of Kim Jong-un's offer to send its delegation to Pyeongchang Games. But according to a statement from the Blue House, Trump reportedly said that America supports President Moon Jae-in 100% during that 30-minute phone call between the two presidents on Thursday. So what significance does this statement carry?
There has been some analysis that Mr. Kim's address is its goal is to divide the United States and South Korea by cultivating the ties with South Korea. So I think the USA government and the South Korean government, both of them do not expect have some difficulties in the cooperation between two countries because USA is very important for Korea. Korea is as well also very important partners for the USA.
Right.
So that at least symbolically by sharing, by taking the same stance about this issue between two governments, definitely maybe they want to reconfirm that there is no difficulties or problems in the relationship between two governments.
And confirming that, Trump actually said that he's willing to postpone joint military drills with South Korea. So what can we make of this?
Well, there has been some reports that maybe when the South Korean government, actually President Moon himself said that we could consider the delay of the joint military exercises with the United States because that during the Olympic Games period, the joint military exercise with the United States was scheduled to be held. But because of the Pyeongchang Olympic Games be a safer one, the South Korean government seems to want to discuss about the delay of this joint military drill exercise with the United States. But we could not see the prompt response from the USA, but eventually USA government agreed on the delay of the joint military exercises. That means, as I already explained, that we can understand this kind of the decision in the same context which I already explained, that they means the South Korean government and the USA government try to reconfirm that there's no problems in the very close relations between two governments.
Now, many are saying that North Korea is likely to launch an aggressive dialogue and peace offensive and to use improvement in ties with South Korea in order to head off sanctions and pressure. So what are your thoughts on this?
Well, in fact, I think that's the fundamental principle. Actually, the United Nations and USA have made clear many times whenever they have a chance. That means that without change, the North Koreans, the nuclear policy, missile program policy, there will be no possibility to have the direct talks with North Korea. I think that it could be very difficult to see the change of this principle from the USA and the United Nations. That means that North Korea just tried to start a negotiation by participating in the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games. But as I already explained, that to begin the talk is one thing, and to produce the fruitful results at the meetings, talks, is another. So definitely we have to wait and see, but the basic circumstances could be changed by the North Korean government itself. If they change their nuclear policies or missile program policies, definitely there could be very huge progress in the talks. But without it, I think it could be very difficult for us to see any progress in the context between the USA and the North Korea.
Then how do you think the upcoming talks between the two Koreas would affect the relations between the U.S. and North Korea?
Well, certainly we have to wait and see, but the President Moon Jae-in officially welcomed Kim's overture this time. And also at the same time, he emphasized that there was enough discussion between the South Korean government and USA government. That means that, without very full discussion about this issue with the United States government, South Korean government will have some difficulties in carrying on the dialogue talks with the North Korea. Certainly, South Korean government is expected to make every effort to make progress at the dialogue talk with North Korea. But there are so many variable factors. But what is certain at the moment is that South Korean government just tried to have more discussion with the USA government to get some consent from the USA government in the policy toward North Korea. That will be the first step to make progress at the talk with North Korea, I think.
Then what are the chances of us seeing further provocations from North Korea after the Games?
For the time being, no. They will refrain themselves from taking provocative actions against South Korea because, as I said before, they are facing serious economic sanctions. And as time goes on, definitely they will have more difficulties. Definitely, so the Kim Jong-un wants to change the current situations. So they want to have a dialogue talk with the USA, and they already announced that to have a talk with the South Korean government.
Right.
Actually, this is a big change because, as we know very well, in the past, they said that they want to have a dialogue talk with the USA, not South Korean government. But they said we will have a talk with the South Korean government, and then we are ready to have some talk with the USA. So in this context, definitely there is a very low possibility to see the provocations of North Korean government in the near future after the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games.
Well, for now, we'll keep our eyes on what comes out of the talks next week between the two Koreas.
Right.
Thank you so much for your insight today.
My pleasure.